Welcome to Stoic Mastery, where we delve into the ancient philosophy of Stoicism and explore its practical applications in modern life. As a Stoic, it's important to understand that your emotions and impulses are not entirely within your control. However, what is within your control is how you respond to them. One technique that can help you master your emotions is called negative visualization. Negative visualization is the practice of imagining the worst-case scenario in a given situation. By doing so, you can prepare yourself mentally for the worst, making it easier to cope with if it actually happens. It also helps you appreciate what you have in the present moment, as you realize that things could always be worse. To practice negative visualization, take some time each day to imagine what it would be like to lose something or someone you value deeply. It could be your job, your health, or a loved one. Allow yourself to feel the emotions that come with this scenario, but remind yourself that it is just a thought exercise. By facing your fears and practicing negative visualization, you will become better equipped to handle difficult situations and emotions with grace and resilience. Another powerful technique to master your emotions is to practice self-reflection. This means taking a step back and observing your thoughts and emotions without judgment or attachment. When you feel overwhelmed by emotions, take a few deep breaths and focus on your breathing. Then, ask yourself questions such as, "Why am I feeling this way?" or "What triggered this emotion?" This will help you identify the underlying cause of your emotions and gain clarity. Once you have identified the cause, ask yourself if there's anything you can do to improve the situation. If there is, take action. If not, remind yourself that you cannot control everything and focus on what you can control, your response to the situation. By practicing self-reflection, you can develop greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence. You will become more mindful of your thoughts and emotions and better equipped to regulate them. Remember, emotions are not good or bad, they are simply information. By observing them without judgment, you can learn from them and use them to grow as a person. One of the key principles of Stoicism is focusing on what you can control and accepting what you cannot. This is particularly relevant when it comes to dealing with our emotions and impulses. We often become attached to outcomes that are outside of our control, causing us to experience negative emotions such as frustration, anger, and disappointment. To overcome this, we must learn to detach ourselves from the outcome and focus on our own actions. The technique of premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils, can help with this. It involves imagining worst-case scenarios and how we would respond to them. By doing this, we can mentally prepare ourselves for difficult situations, reducing the negative impact they have on us. Additionally, it helps us to appreciate the present moment and what we have. When we focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot, we are able to live a more fulfilling life. In summary, By focusing on our own actions and learning to detach ourselves from the outcome, we can reduce the impact of negative emotions and impulses. The technique of premeditation of evils is a powerful tool to help us achieve this. As humans, we are social beings, and our interactions with others can have a significant impact on our emotions and impulses. That's why it's important to practice empathy and understand that everyone is fighting their own battles. Stoicism teaches us to approach others with compassion and kindness, even when they act in ways that are hurtful or frustrating. One technique to practice empathy is to imagine ourselves in the other person's shoes. Ask yourself, what might they be feeling or experiencing? Or, what could be motivating their behavior? By doing this, we can gain a better understanding of the other person's perspective and respond with empathy and kindness. This doesn't mean we should tolerate harmful behavior, but rather approach the situation with a calm and rational mind. In addition to practicing empathy, it's important to set healthy boundaries with others. This means knowing our limits and not allowing others to cross them. By doing so, we can maintain our emotional and mental well-being while still treating others with compassion and kindness. Remember, we cannot control the actions of others, but we can control our response to them. By practicing empathy and setting healthy boundaries, we can maintain our emotional balance and respond to others with grace and resilience. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of living in accordance with reason and virtue. This means making decisions based on what is right, rather than what feels good in the moment. One technique to achieve this is to cultivate a sense of detachment from external outcomes. We often become attached to external outcomes, such as wealth, fame, or success, and allow them to dictate our emotions and actions. However, these outcomes are outside of our control and can be taken away from us at any moment. By detaching ourselves from them, we can focus on what is within our control: our thoughts, emotions, and actions. To cultivate a sense of detachment, practice focusing on the present moment and what you can do right now to live in accordance with reason and virtue. Ask yourself, what is the right thing to do in this situation? And how can I act in accordance with my values? By focusing on what is within our control and living in accordance with reason and virtue, we can live a fulfilling life regardless of external outcomes. Remember, our actions and decisions are within our control, while external outcomes are not. By detaching ourselves from them, we can cultivate a sense of peace and live a life in alignment with our values. Thank you for watching this video from Stoic Mastery. We hope that you found it informative and helpful in your journey towards mastery of Stoicism.